What's going on, people? It's your main man, Bernard Richards Jr. here. Welcome back to Ballers Club with Bernard. And yes, Michigan lost to the Oklahoma Sooners. Yes, they did. It was 21-13. And let me just say something. It was a rout, okay? I didn't know if Michigan's youth came into play, but it definitely showed because they could not get it easy. Like it just was very difficult to get a first down. Now, as you can see, Oklahoma starting quarterback John Mater, he did his thing. He rushed for 2 touchdowns, threw for 1. He was unstoppable, very elusive, very good, as a dual threat quarterback. Michigan's defense looked great. The defensive line looked like they were, ready to take the next leap. We got a couple of transfers, a guy from Clemson, and then, I don't know how to pronounce number 15, the middle linebacker's last name, but he, I believe, is our defensive captain and showed a lot of great promise, showed a lot of great things. So I just can't wait to see, what this defense and what this whole team per se can do, because you got to think about something. This is the first time that they've really been, tested. The first game was like here you go, little, give me a kiss, a little, let me tell you something.
Let me tell you something. Let me tell you something. All right. Let me tell you something.
Thing here, but no, this right here, nationally ranked team, this was a great test, and I feel like for this young team to, only score 13 points, but only hold Oklahoma to 21, that's good. And that's positive signs. There was a couple plays where Bryce Underwood looked great, and there was a couple plays where Bryce Underwood looked like he was a freshman. And I don't care how talented you are, when you come into the game, especially college football from high school, it's different. Every level is different. All of the athletes are on a different level, and I just feel like this game, Bryce was like, okay, this is college football. This is what I have to get used to. This is what I have to adjust to, because these people could play. They balling out here. This guy, Dion, I think his name was Dion Burks. He never even got recruited to Michigan, but trust me, he had this game penciled because he put on an absolute show. I just feel, head coach Shemaj Moore, he's going to have to revisit the table of plays, because I just feel those screenplays, it was ineffective. They got blown up a lot. Nobody was really getting downhill. And, with a defense like how the Sooners was playing, you had to have effective plays. I just felt like they, look at this, a screen, just broken up, and it was very readable. Maybe Bryce has to switch up how his cadence and, his timing so that he could get the defense offside. I don't know. But again, it's a freshman quarterback. And, Oklahoma, they came to play. They came to play. So this is a great game. I hope you enjoy watching the rest of the highlights. It's your main man, Bernard Richards Jr. here. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Michigan, we got a long way to go, baby. But the top is very promising. Please make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. It's your main man, B. I'm out.
This point.
They try to convert in the ground, and Blaylock sees a crease, makes a move, and gets the first down. He's again with a rushing touchdown. 2nd and 5 is an option look, and the pitch to Blaylock on the edge. Old school Oklahoma fans will like that. Not exactly the wishbone, but
It's worth high school.
Michigan brings some pressure here. Mateer scrambles out. That's the first time that really came after him with an extra rusher. Nothing downfield and very little help from the run game. Needs 6 here. And they run right into a run blitz. Crimson jerseys coming downhill in a hurry.
The defense is allowed to grab the offense if they're making a legitimate attempt for the ball carrier. You can't pull a guy out of the way to let your teammate get in there. That looked pretty good to me. Pretty.
The field right now. Klein and El Hadi. Underwood rolls, delivers, wide open catch made by Channing Goodwin. Guy they expect big things from this year based on a strong camp.
Good job of selling this. Watch Bryce Underwood. This is a design rollout. Move the launch point, his weights, let the play develop. You can see how comfortable he is in throwing.
Bombs him from 50 plus easily. This is a chip shot of 32 to get the Wolverines on the board. And he hooked it. No good. Don't tell me the announcer. He never misses.
Oh my God.
Michigan may get the football back with plenty of time. 3 timeouts. Mateer throws a dart, complete. First down inside the 45.
Feel like you're comfortable in attack mode here at the end of the half.
Barnes breaks the tackle, bouncing off people. Javante Barnes, a tough run.
They are.
Down inside 45 seconds, 2nd and 2. Mateer on the move, looking to throw, and it's complete again. Deion Burks down inside the 5. The man from Detroit is hurting his home state school. Big impact in the first half. Keeper, Mateer, touchdown Oklahoma. He's crafty, tough, and strong. And his first game as a Sooner really tested by an elite defense. A pretty good first half for Mateer. Thank you for the detailed report, Holly. Michigan football here. And off and running. Haynes in the clear. Justice Haynes in a foot race. They will not catch him. Michigan, lightning strike on the first play of the half. 75 yards. Contained all half.
22, Bowen. And you got it back, as we've said, with Justice Haynes, who's always been known for his powers, worked on acceleration and that long speed. We saw it last week against New Mexico, and you see it tonight. First play of the second half to get Michigan back into this game.
Michigan brings some pressure. Ball batted in the air and incomplete. They came after him that time as Martindale dialed it up through a defense that had been very stout in the first half. This time he's going to be wrestled down in the backfield. Marvin Jones Jr. got there in a hurry.
To see Burks back and leading the way for the Sooners.
Touchdown in each of the first 2 games. It's here on 2nd and 3rd, off the hands, and it's picked. Oh, and dropped twice. Jair Hill had a chance to pick it off the hands once, and then on the carom. So it's 3rd and 8. Pressure. Mateer escapes and slings it downfield into traffic. Catch made. Satania knocked out about at the 5. Improvisational brilliance from Mateer that time.
Satania just makes the play to knock it away from the Michigan defender Hill to keep the interception away, and then this time comes down with a great catch.
Blaylock is the back. Mateer running all the way. Gets free. Mateer. Touchdown Oklahoma. That drive was all on the quarterback. And the Sooners stretch it back to 2 scores. Underwood. Trapped in line, behind the line again by Heineke. Back-to-back plays. End zone. Satania standing all the way up at the Oklahoma 45. And the lefty will drive him back to the 35. It's muffed on the ground. A scramble for it. Michigan comes up with it. A crucial mistake. The second takeaway tonight. And Haynes.